Okay, we're going to take a break from Lego and we'll do this thing, I guess. These guys don't have a reputation for making the best quality things, I don't think. Well, I made their sets before and people have made comments about them online, as you may find if you look them up, but I think they're fine. I mean, I shouldn't say that really. I think this one's going to be pretty straightforward and quite good. I don't know if it's going to be I think it's one of these things that are meant to teach you like science and stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to teach you science and stuff. It's just going to be a fun little car thing to build, but it will give you some hand-eye coordination skills, I guess. So I think this is pretty much brand new. I don't really know. I got it from a second-hand shop, so there is a chance that it is not, but it looks well packaged and like it has never been opened, so that's exciting. And there we go. So it's the Ein-O box kit for 7 Plus Sky Rover. I don't know why it's a Sky Rover. It's not going to go in the sky, is it? So let's open this up. Sorry, I'm making funny sounds for a reason. Don't worry, ignore me. Okay, so comes with instructions. That should be. It's a bit old because the pages are a bit funny, but that looks like it won't take very long. I don't even think I need the instructions. Like we can work this out. Comes with a little booklet about other things. We'll look at that in a minute. So this is pretty much brand new. There's the little motor. There's some little bits and pieces. I actually kind of feel like I shouldn't have done this because I'm not quite in the mood for it. But we've started it now, so we might as well finish it. Where do the batteries go? Does it even take batteries? It must take some batteries. Alright, here we go. So this is the inside box, and this is the car, and this is this. How hard can this be to work out without looking at the instructions? If a 7-year-old can do this with the instructions, and quite possibly without the instructions, then I feel that it's quite funny all the things are stuck on there because there's a magnet in the motor, so it's a bit of a strange mess. There should be like one more piece of metal in order to get this to work. Maybe there's something that's missing, and that's why this thing was second-hand. Maybe I should look at the instructions. Okay, we have to untangle this. Oh no, it just runs on 1 AA battery. So I kept thinking it was running on 2, and that these were at one end, and then there was a piece of metal at this end to connect the 2 batteries together. But I assume, in fact, here is a little battery compartment. So the main thing we have to work out. So this looks like it has like a space for a speaker or something. Where does the motor go? I think I may have to look at the. Oh, I broke the little. I'm pretty sure that is important to stay on the end. Oh, stop! What's this little tiny piece of metal for? I think it may have a purpose. So I feel like that is not on tight enough. Like that really kind of has to be a bit firmer. Right, we'll find out. Where's? Oh, come on! You've got to be kidding. I have a little packet of batteries, and they sit on the desk, and I can't find them. They've disappeared. Well, that's going to ruin the whole thing. Well, I've got a battery here, so let's just test that this thing works. No, you have to flick at the switch. Okay. Nope. I've got this the wrong way around, haven't I? No, I have the right way around. Oh, there's another battery. Where'd that one come from? It's just sitting right here. Maybe it came in the box. I suspect these batteries don't actually work. So, hold on a second. Where on earth did I put the large supply of batteries that sit... Oh, they're right here. Alright, let's just get a battery that I know works. Okay, here's a brand new one, so I'm going to take these two before I get them confused. Why do I keep flat batteries on my desk? Well, I don't normally. What might have happened... This doesn't actually work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you need more than one. One AA. This is turning up to be the worst video. It says one motor. The battery sits in the, what does it say on the box? Requires one AA battery. Rubber wheels. See, it cost me $2. Hold on. Power switch, power switch. Why doesn't it work? You could be saying, why don't I just stick it inside? Okay, the switch is on in that position. And so this should... Oh, it does work. Very briefly. Well, let's build this thing and see what happens. And we're going to have to need the instructions because I don't know where the motor is supposed to go. But looking at that, it goes... Here you go, read the instructions. Like we need to have that, I think. Okay, so this bit is this way. So that's kind of got to go through there. Maybe the wires go underneath it. Because it's got that little hole, those holes. Why would the wire... Oh, okay, wait. So that one has to be for the switch. And I think the wires are meant to go down and then they're meant to rest in those holes. Which does seem a little iffy. Well, that one's got to go over there, according to the picture. And maybe the wires are meant to... It just feels very strange for the wires to have to come through the bottom. Does it actually have a picture? Front view. I could read the words and everything. But the wires aren't going through the bottom there. They're going... Okay, it's up the other way around. Alright. Well, we can turn it over. We're going to break the wire, aren't I? I just know it. Well, that has to be how it goes. There's no other option for it. So that's what it looks like. I feel like I should have left it the way I had it a minute ago. I think that was better. Because the wires are just going to get crushed. Well, that's what it looks like. Okay. Let's build this thing here. And where's my scissors gone? Why did I pick these scissors? These scissors don't cut plastic very well. I have a bed up here. Alright. A remotely better pair. Which makes me feel bad because I've those other scissors I've had for I'm sure many years, and I feel like I should have some sort of connection to them. So this goes like this, and I don't understand what these things are for. Oh, they just go on the end. I get it. Alright. And that's what the is there a bit missing? No, that's fine. I don't understand. That must be for something. But do you put these things in first? Alright, oh, so that somehow goes in there. Like that. And then those wheels go there. Oh, that makes it turn. Alright, gotcha. So I probably should have put the wheels on first. But they're fine that way, and that holds, that stays in place. So that's nifty. Let me put this one here. Drop it on the ground. That's the whole lot. See, I told you it was going to be easy, which is good because it's not a very exciting set. But I think it will work well. And all that I care about is, like, you get all these little car things. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. And little electric car things, and they usually fall apart real fast. So if you're going to get a little electric car thing, it's quite cheap. As long as it doesn't fall apart straight. I feel like this should really be the other way around. Like, I feel like I felt more comfortable. Pardon me. I don't know what that little tiny bit of metal is, if that's actually meant to be for something. But I'm just going to put it there. Then you can kind of... Oh no, they don't actually go through the holes, do they? Yeah. So maybe I shouldn't. Oh. Oh dear. I really am determined to break those wires, aren't I? Alright, well, we're not going to break the wires. It's just not going to happen. And then I'm pretty sure that I don't know. Oh, that doesn't even touch. Alright. How does the motor supposed to... Oh, no, 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 no. Alright, alright. Can I do this? This is way too loose. So that's not good. I can feel like it does actually connect with the motor, but it's a bit too loose to actually work. So it's just going to slide around a bit. Like when the motor spins, it's just, this thing here is just going to spin and not actually move. It's not going to be strong enough. But that seems to connect. Well, if it's pushed across, it should be fine. Alright, well, we'll find out. I could just put the batteries in right now. It kind of worked briefly. I don't think anyone would have noticed, but it kind of worked briefly when I was playing with it a minute ago. I didn't think these motors came in 1.5 volt versions. Like 3 volts is normally the lowest they go down to, I thought. And the last time I tried with a 3 volt one, it didn't actually go with a 1.5 volt. Well, I should flick it on, but I think it already is on. So that's not a good sign. So it's not actually working. Well, what we can do is try it with a bit more power. So we'll put 3.3 volts through it and see if it works. Because I honestly don't. Sorry, I'm just getting these things. I'm going to change that to 3 point. So this thing here is just a little tiny magical thing that makes voltages and power, that powers toys and things, or whatever you might want to use it for. So I'm going to attach that one straight onto the motor and not break it. And I'm going to go attach this one to the other side. And I'm going to pick it up with my hands before I turn it on. It's not a very good idea to do that because it kind of puts a bit of stress on the... It's still not doing it. Alright. I should probably not have the battery plugged in at the same time. In fact, I almost certainly shouldn't. Well, I can just turn it off. So that's off. Alright. Don't want to interfere with the battery. Don't want to start recharging the battery. Oh, that was 5 volts. What? Okay, okay. Alright. Well, it's doing something. It's stalling. Right, okay. So it's not actually working because it's stalled. So that's a bit of a shame. So the reason the light goes out is that this thing's sucking up too much current, and the reason it's sucking up too much current is because the motor isn't spinning. Oops. So if I take it out and it's not touching, now try it. Oh, it does work. That's way higher than the 1.5 volts we're sending into it. So what does it? Or we can take this thing off without breaking. I'm going to do it, aren't I? I'm going to break the contacts off, the piece of wire off. Alright, well we'll try it again. Hey! I don't know what happened, but now it works. I think it just needed to loosen itself up a bit, and that was all good. So that works. So let's just make sure the switch is in well. I don't think I put it in properly. Oh, there we go. It clips in quite nicely. Once you've done it, so make sure the switch goes all the way in, and then that will hold that in. I just feel like there should be something holding this in. Well, there's one thing left, of course, which is the top, and I don't know which way around it goes. I think it goes that way. I actually kind of think it doesn't actually matter which way around you put it. Well, that's the front, and you want it to go forward, so you would assume that this is the right way around. Alright, so that's the entire created toy, and it is spinning, so that's quite cool. I don't know what actually fixed that. Was it really just getting the motor, like, revving it up a bit? So put all that, we did all that. It's a very nicely made little manual, but it doesn't say much. The last time I did one of these, it didn't actually, it had like some explanation for electronics that wasn't actually correct. So just reading through the text. By adjusting the angle of the front axle, the wheels can turn left or right. Yeah, but you can't really adjust. Oh, I guess you can, but it's very free moving. It's not like you can. If I put it like to the left, it's going to stay that way. It's just going to. Well, let's just see how fast it goes. Now it stops working. Yay! Come on, you've got to be kidding me. Nope, it stopped. Well, it's pretty hard to take it apart. Well, I'm not so impressed so far. That's what maybe my initial statement about this not being a quality product. Alright. Something smells like it's burning, so that's not a very good sign. Oh, I think I know what's burning. Okay. What is the voltage going across? Why does this thing never work? Well, you're getting a voltage across the motor. It is actually just stalling. I don't know if you can see that, but it does say that. Which means it's just that the motor is rubbish. Well, maybe I'll come back to this one day and get a better motor. Like, seriously, I'm pretty sure these things cost a bit when they were. No, it's just not working again. No, there we go. Now it's working again. So I think if it gets too close, all right. If it gets too close to the end, it's just this bit here just isn't working out on this one. It's just not adequate. All right, you just don't want it to move all the way back again. So hopefully it won't do that. What I mean is when it presses up against the motor, it seems to stop it from turning, and if it stops it from turning, that's not very good. It will also run the battery down very, very fast, which is why you should not take your radio control cars and drive them into the wall and keep trying until they stop moving, because then you'll just run out of batteries. Alright, so let's go. It does actually, well, it kind of moved, and now it's lost connection with the thing. Oh, that was alright. I don't know if this is just my one or if it's just a typical thing. Well, there is a solution to this, of course. Perhaps I could try putting some glue on or something. But I don't know any glue that's going to probably hold it in place for that long. That's all there really is to see. So, that was kind of okay. I'm glad I didn't pay full price for it. Thanks for watching. That was a pretty sleepy one. Bye.